Hello everyone, and welcome to this fun flow where we'll be moving through some fluid movement. And I really urge you to try to find that fluidity in your body, in the movement, and have fun. So really feel free to express yourself in the movement as well. We will start on all fours. So bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. And then we'll start by inhaling to lift up the sitting bones, the chest into a cow pose, and exhale, drawing the navel in as you push the mat away, rounding the upper back, coming back into a cow pose. Inhale up, lift up through the chin, the chest, exhale, round the spine. We'll start to add a bit of fluidity into this movement, so maybe creating a circular motion through the upper body, moving through the sides, and then dropping the chest low, moving back through the other side, round the spine. Good. Any kind of free movement that feels good for the spine, the shoulders, the hips, the neck. And then switch direction of the circles. Keep your hands rooted to the earth. Maybe even find a bit of a bend in the elbows as you continue the circles. Good. We'll come to a stop, finding our all fours again. And now we extend our right leg back, turning onto the left side. We lift the right arm up, swing it all the way overhead to a side bend, and then come back to center. Bring the right hand down, right knee down. We kick the left leg back, turn into a side bend on this side, reach the left arm up, lengthen through the side body, and then come back to center. Once again, right side. Reach the right leg back, right arm over, push the hips back and up, and then right hand comes down. Right knee as well. We go onto the left side once more. Reach the right arm over. Inhale deep and exhale. Come back to center. Beautiful. We're going to tuck our toes under and then slowly start to lift up into a downward facing dog. Lift the sitting bones up, maybe walking your dog, bending one knee at a time to create space in the backs of the legs, maybe in the lower spine. You can start to walk the legs out, so bend one knee at a time. We'll create space and keep lengthening the spine, maybe moving the hips from side to side. Any kind of small movement that feels good here. As you find this posture for the first time today. You can keep walking the legs, bending the knees, and we're going to start to walk the feet closer to the top of the mat. So coming towards a forward fold. So we bring our feet together at the top of the mat, folding over the legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward, and exhale, fold over. Once again, inhale, looking forward, exhale, fold over. Then we inhale all the way up to standing. Reach your arms overhead, extended mountain pose, and then exhale. From here, we're going to release down into a forward fold. You can find a bend in the knees as you do that. And then we reach up again through the arms, whole body lifts up, root through the feet, and exhale, release down. Beautiful. Once more, root to rise. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, release, coming into that forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale to halfway lift once again, look forward. And exhale, forward fold. We'll keep the left hand on the mat, and as you inhale, reach the right arm up overhead. You can play with the bend of the left knee. Maybe you gaze upwards. And then bring the right hand down. Switch to the other side. Right hand stays on the mat. Left arm lifts up. Maybe bending the right knee. Bring the left hand down again. We do the other side once more. Inhale the right arm up. Just a gentle twist. And come back down. Left arm lifts. And exhale back down. Inhale, halfway lift again. Exhale, forward fold. We ground the hands down and step into a plank pose, going through a vinyasa, chaturanga, or coming all the way onto the mat. Upward facing dog or cobra. And then push back into a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a full breath here. And exhale out. We'll then inhale the right leg back up behind us. And then we'll bend the knees, start to open the hip. Maybe dropping all the way into a wild thing. So dropping the right foot down behind you. Reach the hips up as you open the chest. Reach the right arm over. Inhale here. Exhale. Start to come back through center. We'll bring the right hand onto the mat. Draw the right knee in. And then step it forward. You can lower the left knee down. Reaching through the chest. Drop the hips low. Then inhale the arms up. Finding space in the hips. Take another inhale here. And then as you exhale, bring the hands down, moving into a half Hanumanasana. So weight onto the left knee, straightening the front leg. We inhale once again, move forward, reach up. And then exhale, hands come down, move the weight back. Once again, reaching forward and up. And then exhale, move back. Good. Take one full breath here. And then we bend through the right knee again. Ground your hands onto the mat. Step into a plank pose. We'll go through a vinyasa. So your choice whether you want to have the knees down or lifted. We lower down, upward facing dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Full breath here. And exhale. We then inhale the left leg up behind us in space. And as you exhale, start to open the hip, bend the knee. Maybe dropping into a wild thing. The left foot steps back. As you reach the left arm over, lift the hips up, inhale here, and exhale, we start to come back through center. Bring the left hand onto the mat and draw the left knee in, and then step it forward. Right knee comes down, we lengthen the spine, and then as you inhale, lift up. Inhale, reaching higher. Allow the hips to drop low. And then exhale, bring the hands down and move the weight back onto the right knee. Inhale, up again. And exhale, moving the hips back. Once again, inhale up. And exhale. Stay here for that one full breath. And then bending through the left knee, we'll ground down the hands, step into a plank pose, and go through the vinyasa. Upward facing dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Take a full breath here. Exhale out. We'll then inhale the right leg up again. And exhale, draw the knee towards the chest and then step it forward. We'll turn the left heel behind us, coming into a warrior one, lifting through the upper body, root down through the legs and the feet. Take another inhale here. And then as you exhale, open up into a warrior two. Opening the arms out to the sides. The position of the legs can slightly open. We reach forward through the front hand, reversing the warrior. Lengthen through the right side of the body, and then move back through center, right elbow onto the knee, left arm over. We'll keep flowing through this movement, so coming into a reverse warrior. And then exhale, side angle. Once again, reverse warrior. And side angle. Good. From here we come back up into a warrior two. You can straighten out the front leg and turn the right toes in. So we're now facing the long edge of the mat. From here you can inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, forward over the legs. Keep engaging through the muscles of the thighs, lifting the kneecaps up. And then bring a bit more weight onto the balls of the feet. Maybe your head comes a little bit closer to the mat. You can hold on to the ankles, the feet, maybe the big toes. Or then maybe reach your hands all the way towards the other side of the mat. Take one more full breath here. And then exhale. We'll walk back towards the top of the mat. We'll take a vinyasa, lower down. Lift up as you inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath here. And exhale out. Then we inhale the left leg up behind us. And as you exhale, draw the knee towards the chest and step the foot forward. We turn the right heel and inhale into a warrior one. Take an exhale here and one more inhale, reaching up. And then dropping into a warrior two. Open the arms to the sides and drop into the pose. With the next inhale, we reach forward, reverse the warrior, and then move back through center, elbow on the knee, right arm over. Flowing through the sequence, reverse, and then elbow on the knee. Good. Opening the sides of the body. Inhale back into a reverse warrior. And then exhale. Elbow on the knee. Reach the right arm over. Then we come back into a warrior two. You can turn the left toes in. Bringing your hands onto the hips. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Folding over the legs. Holding on to wherever you want, whether it's the ankles, the feet. And then bringing a bit more weight onto the balls of the feet. Take 2 more deep breaths. And then walk walk the hands back to the top of the mat. Stepping into a plank pose, go through the vinyasa. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath here. Exhale it out. Then bringing your knees onto the mat, you can sit back. And we'll create an open square out of our legs. So we'll start with our right shin forward. So kind of like you were sitting cross-legged, but keep the position a little bit more open. And the feet are a bit further away from the sitting bones. So with the right leg forward, we're going to simply fold over the legs. Keeping the sitting bones grounded, and maybe try to bring a bit of length into the lower spine. Doesn't matter if you stay a little bit higher up. Try to concentrate on lengthening through the lower back so that you're tilting all the way from the pelvis. Just playing with your range of motion and taking some deep breaths here. Final inhale. And then exhale. You can come back up. We'll switch the position of the legs. So now the left shin is forward. And then lengthen through the spine as you start to fold over. Keep taking deep breaths. Creating space in the hips. Taking one final inhale on this side. And then as you exhale, you can start to come back up into a seat. You can now find a normal cross-legged position, whatever is comfortable for you. And then start to lengthen the spine, ground the hips down. Allow the shoulders to melt down and rest your hands on the knees. And just arriving into stillness. Maybe you still feel your heart racing slightly after that movement. Maybe you start to notice your breath slowing down as you're coming to stillness. Allow the breath to just flow freely. No need to control it. And just for a moment, sitting here, appreciating yourself, your life, this moment, just you being here. Feeling the positive feelings and sensations that movement created in your body. And then being grateful for taking the time for this practice. Then bring your hands to heart center. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. And then In through the mouth, exhale it out. And slowly open the eyes. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe so you'll get notified when I post new videos, which will be weekly. And also tell me how you like the flow in the comments section. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a lovely day.